Amid the delay in the National Association of Government-approved Fwrd folders, NAGAFF Apapa Chapter election, the Apapa Solution Team, led by its chairmanship candidate, Fwrd Emeka Obinali, popularly known as Omenacash, has renewed the hope and campaign spirit of its members at a get-together held on Friday, August 21st, 2026, at Osa's Place, Randle Avenue, Apapa, Lagos.
Well, what happened is, NAGAFF election is something that over time, when we are doing election, you find it very intriguing. The enthusiasm is something else. But because of this postponement of the election, it's like everywhere is calm. It's like NAGAFF is not doing something again. I just said, okay, let us make a kind of get together for our people. Let them come out in their numbers, so people will know that, yeah, something is still happening. Because so many of them, they've lost confidence, they've lost hope in the process. But the reason why we have to do this thing is to bring them back, to tell them that NAGAFF had integrity, we have integrity, and the election will hold.
Speaking on his ambition, the outgoing vice chairman of the NAGAFF Apapa Chapter said his decision to contest for the chairmanship position was driven by the need to address persistent challenges confronting freight forwarders and other port users. He said his manifesto includes advocating for a more efficient cargo clearance process, reducing multiple alerts to one alert per declaration where necessary, and promoting capacity building for freight forwarders through technology and professional education.
Well, if you look at what is happening in the time past, you'll find out that so many things has been going wrong with the terminal operators, shipping lines. Our cargoes are being delayed unnecessarily, and agents and freight forwarders are passing through stress. The days that they are supposed to take their container, we are sit by 1 week, 2 weeks. But whereas in import guideline, you're supposed to be under 48 hours for you to carry your consignments. So we've seen those things, multiple alerts and the rest of them. And we have to say no, enough is enough. So we want to stop that thing. We want to make sure that everybody is being carried on board. And we want to work in accordance with the import guidelines, just as what the CGC told us. So those are the things we want to do to make sure that trade is being facilitated as at when due.
Highlighting his record as vice chairman, Obinali pointed to his previous interventions on terminal charges, access to the port, and other operational challenges, describing his antecedents as the reason for the support he continues to receive.
My antecedent speaks for me. If you find out, that is the reason why you have this massive crowd that came out in their numbers. When they increased terminal charges the first time, I was the man that took it upon myself with the help of Alhaji Ibrahim Tanko and some of my members. We went to Shippers Council when they did 100% increments by terminal operators. We are able to bring it down. It's in the record. When agents were being denied access to the ports, I was also there for them. When some areas were not functioning properly, I stood in the gap for them. You understand? So even police threats is not exceptional. I know the things I did in regards to that. That was the reason why you see them say it's either Omenacash or nothing.
His running mate for the position of Inspectorate and Intelligence for the AFAM EIN described Omenacash as a man worthy of the chairmanship position, expressing confidence in his capacity to move the Apapa chapter forward.
We are here in solidarity of Omenacash, the moving train. And we believe this is the status of the beginning of the era of NAGAFF in Apapa. As it is right now, we are warming up, and our lecture is coming very soon, and we are warming up with our members, telling them that we are up and doing, we are equal to the task. And our incoming chairman, Emeka Obinali, popular known as Omenacash, He has done domestically by organizing people, our friends, our colleagues, keeping everyone together to ensure the free forwarder industry is moving forward. And this is a resolution team. This resolution team that cannot be compromised. They are here for diligence, intelligence, love, and unity.
Following EI's remarks, a visibility study was conducted among members at the gathering to ascertain their preferred candidate for the chairmanship position. The exercise saw members openly rooting for Omenacash, with supporters expressing confidence in his ambition and chanting their preference for his candidacy.
Honorable Adebayo Egunjobi, aka Amotekun, as the vice chairman. Why the chairman, Honorable Fwrd Obinali Emeka?
The candidate is Omenacash Emeka, because he's the person I know he can do it. He can do the right thing that we need for the masses.
Omenacash, because he's a good man. He's a man of the people. He has people attack. He's a man that has people attack. He's a man, when he goes there, he has the people's back because he has he's a good man, so he's best for that position.
We NAGAFF, we have a choice, and our choice is the best. From the one, Omenacash is a man I know from nothing to something. He's always there for everybody, and I love him. Likewise, anything. I came to clearing agent from Merchant Navy. Alhaji Tanko Ibrahim brought me to the field, and anybody Alhaji Tanko tell me to go with, I'll go with the person. Omenacash, I wish you best of luck. Thank you.
For the Apapa Solution Team, the gathering was more than a social event. It was a show of solidarity and a deliberate effort to keep the campaign spirit alive as members await the next stage of the NAGAFF Apapa Chapter election. Rahane Abu reporting for NAGAFF Cargo Watch.